Did the universe need a creator? Not according to the physicist and mathematician Stephen Hawking, who argues that God wasn't necessary for the creation of the world. Professor Hawking claims that the Big Bang theory of creation can now be explained by science alone, without the need to consider some form of divine intervention. Our science correspondent David Shukman explains.
It's the most fundamental and divisive of questions. How did it all begin? Stephen Hawking once said that if we understood the forces driving the universe, we'd know the mind of God. Well, now he thinks God wasn't needed to get the process going. And tonight he read us the key conclusion of his new book.
Because there are laws, such as gravity, the universe can, and will, create itself from nothing. It is not necessary to invoke God to light the blue-touched paper and set the universe going.
According to Stephen Hawking, the latest theory is that our universe is just one of many. The laws of physics must mean that countless other universes were formed before the Big Bang. So would God have done all that just to create us? Well, the traditional religious view is that it took divine intervention at the very least to start it all. Scientists accept that the Hawking theory is controversial.
Many theoretical physicists would argue that we are now addressing questions that not so long ago were seen to be beyond the realm of science. And what we are doing, inevitably, is pushing religion onto the back foot, so that questions where only religion could hope to give us an answer, science is now doing that as well.
So what is the religious reaction? Some groups say this is part of an atheist campaign. The Church of England, though, says it won't undermine faith.
Science can never prove the non-existence of God, just as it can never prove the existence of God. Faith is a matter that's outside that. But as I look at the universe, and as many people who are much more understanding of cosmology than I and mathematics, as they look at it through the eyes of faith, they see a universe which is still very coherent with what we believe about God and his nature.
So how serious a challenge is this to religious faith? Well, Stephen Hawking himself admits that the theory that there are multiple universes is still just a theory. It's yet to be confirmed by any evidence, which may leave many believing that science hasn't got all the answers yet. David Shukman, BBC News.